Hello everyone. So I honestly don't know if this is the start of a new vlog or if it's the end of an old one. I haven't had time to sit down and actually look or edit over the past couple of days, so we'll just see. If this is the start of a new vlog, then hello. If it's ending another vlog, then goodbye. We'll see, but either way, I will probably film a different clip if it's the end. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's start over. Hello. So today is Saturday. I have been so looking forward to this weekend. The week just felt somewhat long to me and I don't know why. But today we are heading out with my family. The weekends are usually spent with family just because, you know, during the week we're all working and it's nice to go out with them for lunch on the weekends and do different things like that. So Tom and I are going to be out with them today. We're heading to a neighboring town, which isn't the best or like the prettiest town ever, but we're just heading in that direction today, so we will see what today brings. I will vlog what I can, and yeah, I do have a couple other new things to show you. I know I said like I'm doing better. I am, and I will explain more of that later. Maybe when I get home I can do a little chat and just show you a couple things and talk about why I purchased them. One of them is a skincare product, and two of the other things are clothing items from our time out the other day. The outlet mall was quite disappointing. Normally Tom and I find things we love there, but this time there was just nothing that impressed us. Maybe it's just not a good time of year to go shopping, I don't know. But at Marshall's, on the other hand, I found a couple really cute things. So I'll show that later on. I did a full face of makeup. I pretty much did the exact same makeup look in my Get Ready With Me video. That should be up. That should have been up for a while now, I think. I haven't posted it yet, but when you see this, it will be up. So I did basically the same makeup look. The only thing I did differently was I used the Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. instead of the Power Grip, and I think it works really well with this BB cream, because the Purlisse Serum BB cream. Because it kind of dims the glow a little bit, whereas the Power Grip makes you even glowier. So today I'm shining just a little bit less, but I kind of like an in-between look. So that's what I went for today. My outfit is just amazing. I can show you guys either when I get home or right before we go. We're about to head out, I think, so I will show you the full outfit soon, but I'm in love with it. I've been dying to wear it, and so it feels good, and it's a beautiful sunny day. It's gonna get quite hot, so I'm wearing my sunscreen on my face. I'm gonna have to put some on my arms, and I need to lotion my legs because they're a little dry, so that's the plan. So I'll take you along and see what the day brings. Okay, so for my outfit, I just thought I would show you before we go. And you'll see this on my Instagram. I did a whole Get Ready With Me. That's probably, well, definitely going to be up by the time you see this, so more details will be there. But I'm wearing this beautiful black pleated top. I'm not even sure if you can see how beautiful these pleats are, but it's kind of form-fitting, and then it kind of flares out a little bit toward the bottom. I don't even know if you can see the pleats, but they're beautiful. And then for my shorts, well, actually, let me just say, this it comes with this little bow that's attached. It's this white bow. It's a beautiful contrast, but I can never make a bow look pretty. So if you have any tips for that, let me know. Maybe I need these to be longer and the little bunny ears, as you'd call it, to be a bit smaller. So let me know if you have any tips for tying a bow nicely. And then for my shorts, I'm wearing these beautiful white kind of broderie / crochet shorts that I got from Zara. I think I bought these when we were in Spain last year, and I'm in love with them. They're like my favorite summer shorts. They're just so cute. I wasn't sure if the kind of broderie detailing and the pleats would be strange together, but I actually think it works really well. So I love this outfit. It's so girly and elegant and feminine. And then for my bag, I'm just wearing my beautiful tan little Paula Rossi bag. Again, I have no idea what that brand is, but it's a cute bag. It's very elegant, and I think tan accessories are going very well with this outfit. And for my shoes, I was debating between two pairs. Of course, tan to match the bag. I was either going to wear my Aldo flats or these little braided heels that I got from TJ Maxx last year. Oh, I forgot to say the shirt is TK Maxx. I bought it in the UK. But yes, I think I'm going to go for the heels just because I love these flats, and a day like this where we're going to be walking around town, I would typically say flats are better, but these ones do hurt my feet when I wear them for too long, and these, surprisingly, I think are a little more comfy. So I'm going to go for these, I'll bring these in case, but the hope is to do a photo shoot while we're out today as well. So I think that is it for the look today. Well, besides jewelry, I'm wearing my gold Raquel Fossil watch and these beautiful little mango earrings. I literally got these for like $2 something when we were in Gibraltar, and they're like my favorite ever, and they feel pretty high quality. So I'm very happy about that. But yes, in love with this outfit. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything with my hair. It's going to be quite warm, so I might end up using a claw clip, making an elegant ponytail out of it, but we will see. So that is the outfit for today, and I'll catch up with you soon. Alright everyone, so we are now back home. It's so funny because the clips that you saw, I think I showed some beautiful parts of the area, and you know what? I do think that maybe the part of that town that I always went to wasn't very nice, but the part that we went to today was actually pretty nice, and my mom seems to think that they're going to be building it up again. But it's so funny because, you know, as my living plans are changing and just different things are happening, that's when they decide to build up the area. But it was very nice. So I didn't really explain what we were doing because I didn't really know. So when Tom and I were in the UK, my mom told us that she got us tickets, not like necessarily us, but whoever wanted to go, she got them tickets to this Alice in Wonderland scavenger hunt. Now that might sound quite childish, and at first I thought there were going to be so many kids, but it was actually more adults than children. There were barely any children at all, and basically it was just in the town. And there were different points. You had to download this app, and there were different clues and different mini games you all could do. So it was really fun. The only thing I would say was that I kind of wish there were people that you had to go and see that were part of the Alice in Wonderland world. That would have been really fun because then you can interact with like the characters. That could have been really fun, especially if you were going to bring children. But because it was me, Tom, my mom, and my uncle, you know, we didn't really need that, but it could have been fun. So it was just this little scavenger hunt that they were doing in the area. I'm not sure if it was only today or if it's happening for a few days. But if you live in my area and you know that and you know what I'm talking about and it's still going on, then it's worth doing, I think. It was fun. And I have to say, we had such perfect weather today. This is my perfect weather. If every day was like this, I would never complain. It's 75, sunny. It's a bit cloudy, so you got some shade, and there was a beautiful, beautiful breeze. I just was in heaven, so I didn't mind being out all day. I'm hoping I got a little bit of a tan. I am wearing sunscreen, but it was a nice time. And then actually there was a hotel that, again, I've never been to this part of the town, and I've lived here for like over 10 years now. but it's crazy because we went to this hotel, it was beautiful, and we had lunch there, and it was very nice. So I had like this vegan dish, I think I filmed it. It had carrots and possibly squash and potatoes and asparagus, and that was really good. And then my mom and I, we kind of shared a grilled cheese, and that was really good. So we enjoyed that, and again, we sat outside. It was a beautiful little area with lights and tables, and it was covered, so you were in the shade, and it was really beautiful. So it was a very nice time out, and it was nice that it was just the 4 of us because I do have a big family, but not everyone wanted to do the scavenger hunt, so it was nice and quiet with the 4 of us. So we had a nice time. And yeah, so now we are back home, and I did want to show you, like I mentioned earlier on, a couple new things. Now, I feel like I have to explain myself, but I know I don't because I guess the reason I feel that way is because I have mentioned in recent videos that I am trying to do better with my spending habits and buying clothing especially, making sure I get use out of what I have. But what I feel like I haven't mentioned as much is that it doesn't mean I'm never going to spend money on clothing or accessories, things like that, because I have a passion for it. I love fashion, I love beauty, so yes, some of my money is going to go toward those things. So just because I'm showing you some things, it doesn't mean that I spent a fortune on them. I'm never going to do any crazy giant hauls on here because when I find pieces that I love, it's just, I don't have a giant haul for you usually. I don't tend to go shopping that way anymore. I used to. But again, that was when I was younger and it was my mom buying me my clothing. So it's a different story these days, obviously. But I just wanted to say that, get that out of the way so that I don't have to keep feeling guilty for showing new things that I buy. And I just wanted to say that when I do buy my clothing, lately especially, I try to make sure that they are high quality pieces that are going to last me, that are timeless and elegant, and that I love. And if it kind of ticks all the boxes, then that's great. But these days, I'm not interested in buying clothing that is cheaper quality. And that's not to say I won't ever do it, but I just think I just tend to have a different taste in clothing these days and an eye for high quality pieces, and that doesn't mean I'm spending a fortune on them either. I kind of feel like I know how to shop. Tom and I have gotten really, really good at that over the years, and I think we work well together in finding great deals. And if you don't have Honey, we highly recommend using Honey. That is always able to find us a good deal on most things. Not everything, you just have to try it, but get it. It's free to download, I think, and basically on any website that you're on, it will tell you if it found a deal for you, and then it tests out all these codes, and usually 1 or 2 will work. Not always, but it's worth trying. So we use Honey, and we also we have a good eye for things. If we see something we like in person, we will look online. We don't always, that's my biggest thing. Don't be so quick to buy things. Be patient, because usually there's either going to be a sale or it's going to go down in price or something like that, or you can find it cheaper elsewhere. That's why online shopping is great. I do love shopping in person. But with online shopping, you can really look around, because I promise you, you are probably going to find that thing you want cheaper elsewhere, unless it's a very unique thing. But if it's not as unique, which most of the time is the case, I highly recommend looking around for it, because, you know, it's not good to rush into a decision anyway, no matter what it's about. But when it involves money, even if you have all the money in the world, it doesn't mean you just need to spend it recklessly. I think it's still good to be smart with your money, and that's what we've been doing. So now that that's out of the way, I want to show you a few new things that I got recently. Okay, I'm going to start by saying I know this is not everyone's style, so if you don't like it, I totally understand. But okay, I wouldn't wear it with these shorts either, so just ignore the shorts, and I didn't button it all the way. But can we talk about this top? Oh my goodness. So where do I even begin? So I have been wanting this top for a while. So if you're on TikTok and you follow a lot of fashion accounts, then you probably know a girl named Morgan who shares a lot of Amazon fashion videos. She basically styles Amazon outfits, or no, like, I forget what her usual thing is, like old money, chic outfits on an Amazon budget. So everything she shows you is from Amazon, and I found this because of her. I love it. So this is a gorgeous white button-down blouse. I love the pleats going down this part of the top. I love the ruffles on the shoulders and on the neck and down on the sleeves. Now, it does also kind of flow out toward the bottom. So for me personally, I would always tuck this kind of top in. For me personally, I don't think I'd ever really wear it out. I would also need to steam it. It's a little wrinkly. But my only complaint, and it's not really too bad for me. So with the sleeves, they do have kind of like this, they're kind of elasticated here, but it's quite loose. So my only complaint would be that, because they're also slightly on the short side, but I personally don't really mind that because I like wearing bracelets and watches, and when I'm wearing long sleeves you can't always see them, but with this you can, so I kind of don't mind it, and when my arms are down you don't even notice. So I would tuck this into many things, different skirts and even jeans to make it more casual, and just pixie pants, different like nice things like that. I have so many ideas, but it's definitely quite bold, but I am in love with it. This is such a me button down shirt. I love it so much. So this was $28 on Amazon. This is one of those cases where the quality may not be the absolute best, but I just think it's really nice anyway. It could be a lot worse. So I really like it. I think it's so elegant. I could just see this worn in so many different ways, and one of the ways I cannot wait to wear it is probably going to be better for fall and winter, but just imagine, okay, picture it with me. It is wearing this and then on top of it wearing a crew neck. That's not like a V-neck, but like a rounded neck. A crew neck on top so that the little sleeves poke out and the ruffles on the neck poke out. I have been imagining it like that since I first saw this top. So I can't wait to style it. It's, you know, getting quite warm here in North Carolina, so I probably can't wear this too much longer here, unless I'm going to be indoors in the AC, but I just had to have it, so I'm in love with it. So girly and feminine, because normally button downs can look quite masculine, but I love that because of the pleats, the ruffled parts of the top, and how it flows toward the bottom, I just think it's such a feminine top. I might as well continue on with the Amazon order because it was just one other thing. Nothing quite exciting, it's kind of random, but I do have to talk about it for a minute. So a couple of years ago, I think for Christmas, and this might sound like a really weird gift to some people, but my mom got me a razor, and it came with like a shaving gel and a couple of the refills, and it's by the brand Joy. And, well, I think it is. I think that's the brand. Or it might be like Glee, I can't remember. But, well, the cartridges are Joy. So, it is the best razor for women I have ever tried, because typically women's razors are not that great. I don't know if it's just the razors I've tried, because I've always gotten like cheaper ones, but men's razors always seem to work better. So for a while I was using kind of like the disposable men's razors, until my mom got me that gift for Christmas a couple years ago, because since then I have been buying these refills for, I can show a close-up of it, but they're the Joy refills, and it comes with 8, and let me tell you, they last forever. So I know that you shouldn't use a dull razor for too long, but also if you're careful with it. So every time I use my razor, I will use water on it to make sure everything's off of it, and then I dry it. And that's the thing, you can't keep it in a wet place because it's not going to work after that. So I always dry it and keep it out of the shower when I'm done. And honestly, I can't even tell you, it lasts so long. So it takes me a while to even get through this box. So you can buy, I can link everything below. Everything I show you, if I can, I will link it. But you can buy on Amazon either just the refills, or in the same like page, you can also buy the handle if you don't have the handle already, with a few refills, not 8, maybe 4 or 3, I don't remember. But definitely check them out. I highly recommend it because they are probably the best women's razors I've ever tried, and I don't want to go back to anything else now. And by the way, the razors were $15, I think, but again, when you see how long they last you and how well they work, definitely worth it. The next thing is something I ordered on its own. So there's another girl on TikTok that I love. I think her name's Annie. She's British, and I really like her videos. She does a lot of beauty and skincare. She was recently invited to that Rare Beauty event in New York, and I love her videos. I think I've been following her since her following was actually not low, but definitely lower than it is now, and I just think she deserves all of the good things that have come to her. I love her content, and because of her content, I came across the Paula's Choice exfoliant, like it's like a liquid exfoliant, and I have never used a liquid exfoliant before. Now, as you know, as I've mentioned many times, I have acne prone skin, and the one time I used a physical exfoliant which was grainy made my skin so bad. It made it so irritated. It just, so many spots appeared basically. It was really bad. So little tip, at the time I didn't know this, it was a few years ago now, but if you have acne prone skin, maybe don't use a physical exfoliant, because I was probably too rough as well. It was a few years ago and I didn't really know much about skincare, so I will never do that again. But a liquid exfoliant is supposed to be probably better for people with my skin type, but this has a lot of different things. So it's for all skin types, as it says. It says salicylic acid, so it is supposed to unclog pores and shrink them as well. Smooth and even the skin tone, and also it's lightweight and it absorbs really quickly. So I'm really excited about it. I got it and it was, okay, again, kind of pricey, but it was $34. And I got it for $28 because I signed up and got a discount when you sign up. I forget how much it is, but I mean, you can do the math, I guess. I'm not good at math, but anyway, it was $28 what I ended up paying. And to be honest, I feel like it's gonna be worth it because I only used it last night and this morning. You're supposed to ease your skin into it, but I'm always kind of eager to see the results, and I know that's probably not good. But I used it last night and this morning, and my skin did look better this morning. Now, again, I do have spots, and to be honest, they didn't go away this morning. It's not gonna happen overnight, but my skin did look better. And some of the smoother parts of my face looked extra smooth this morning. So I am really, really excited to try this out and to see how it goes. If it's something that really works for my skin, then I'm gonna be in heaven. So I'm definitely gonna repurchase it if it works well for me, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, can we talk about this top? Okay, so from Marshall's, I bought this beautiful lilac, kind of like a t-shirt. It's actually from French Connection, and I just checked, originally $78. I got it for $25. That is a steal. And again, the quality is there, to say the least, like, period. The quality is there. It is this beautiful light lilac color, so perfect for this time of year. But again, it's quite a thick material, definitely better for UK springs and summers, I think. But I don't mind because we'll be back this summer and maybe I could wear it. It's just, again, a warmer material that if you wore this in the North Carolina heat, I think you'd pass out. But in the UK, it'll be perfect. So I love it. It's what I love about it. I mean, so many things. I think it's quite flattering. It's not too tight fitting, but it's not baggy and loose because that's not the look for me. But it's got kind of this slightly ribbed part on the ends of the sleeves and on the bottom of the top. And I like that it's not cropped because, as you know, I think crop tops are not elegant, but if they're worn with high-waisted bottoms or you're covering up a bit more on top, they can work. But I like that this is somewhere in between. It's not too long and it's not cropped. It's just a perfect in between. So I'm in love with it. Again, $25 for this was such a steal. It's so soft and comfortable, and I love tops like this. It's just a simple rounded neck, nothing fancy, but things like this, I think for me, again, finding classic, really basic pieces that are high quality have just been it for me lately. I have been loving basics, going back to the basics, as I feel like I talk about a lot. Maybe not on YouTube, but in general, I feel like I talk about that a lot in life and when it comes to fashion. So I had to adjust the camera for this one because I wanted you to see the length of this dress, but oh my goodness, where do I begin? I think this is my new favorite thing in the world. Now, it might just look like a simple black dress, but every girl needs an LBD, right? A little black dress. I have a few, but this one for me takes the cake. I don't know how to explain. There are too many things. Let me see. Let me start with the details. So it's going to be hard to tell. I don't know if you can see it, but on the shoulders, this dress has these beautiful little ruffles, and on this side as well, and on the neck. Again, a simple rounded neck. It's just classic. But I love the length of it. I might have mentioned it. I am more of a midi dress kind of girl. Do I wear mini and maxi dresses? Once in a while. But a midi dress is, for me, the epitome of elegance. I love midi dresses so much. I know not everyone's a fan, but I could live in them. And this one is the perfect length. It is more on the mini side, but I like that it's not so short to where you're uncomfortable all day. You are nervous to like bend over and pick something up or anything like that. You can sit down comfortably, and the material is so like swooshy. But what I also love is how flattering this dress is. I can't get over it. I love, love, love that it is form-fitting at the top, but nothing, again, too tight or inappropriate. But toward the waist downward, it does start to flare out a little bit. It's nothing super noticeable, but oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. And it's also a very, it's not a silk, it's definitely, it kind of feels like it's almost silk, but it's not, and it doesn't have that shine that silk or satin does. I don't really know the material, I'd have to check, but oh my goodness, I don't know why I love it so much, but I feel like it speaks for itself. The way it just hugs my body in a beautiful way, in a flattering way, not too tight, not too baggy and loose. It's just so elegant, and everybody needs a little black dress. This one, I don't know the brand. It says Nicole Miller, New York. I have never heard of this brand, and I'd have to check the actual price of it. One second. I just had Tom check for me. This dress was $20. $20. Now, I don't know if it said the original price on the back. If it does, I'll put it on the screen. But either way, even if it was originally $20, I don't care. I love this dress, and I want to live in it. And it's perfect for most of the year. I'd say, again, it's a lighter material, so if you're going to wear it in the winter, you're going to want to layer up. But for me, I think in the spring and fall, this is probably especially perfect. I would still wear it in the summertime. It's just black is the kind of color that if you wear it in the summertime, the sun really does feel like it's beating down on you. And I think lighter colors do work better for summer overall, but I would still wear it. I would wear it most of the year. So a 10 out of 10. I just love this dress so, so much. So the last thing is kind of funny and not something I planned on getting. But as you know, I've become a bit of a tea drinker after being in the UK for like 7 months, and I married a British man. So tea has become something I drink most days, especially in the morning. And I have, oh, one more thing I want to mention after this, but we got some Yorkshire tea at Marshall's. And it's so funny because I know they've got kind of like some snacks and things that are maybe more unique that you wouldn't find in like a Walmart and different things like that. Because I don't know if you can get this kind of thing at Walmart. If you can, it's usually maybe pricier. We got this for $3 for 40 tea bags. I didn't think that was bad. And then I think Tom got I think it was either Earl Grey or another Yorkshire tea. Also, I think for $3, but it was like 80 tea bags, I think. I could be wrong. It might have been more than that, but it might have been 40. I can't remember. But either way, we thought it was worth it because we both like tea. I don't know if I love Earl Grey. I might have had a sip of it once, but I just prefer usually just a classic English breakfast tea. We do have some more tea because we brought some over from the UK. It's just M&S tea bags, but we thought that the M&S ones are a really good deal because they're quite affordable. They're actually pretty cheap, but you get a lot for the money, and we like them. But we found some tea because, again, Tom, not that he's super picky with his tea, but I think tea is just a bit pricier here in the US because it's not everyone's go-to drink. Like, coffee is America's drink, but tea is definitely, you know, the drink in the UK. So we found some tea for $3, and it's a good brand, and so we were very happy. So Tom got a box and I got a box. So the last thing I wanted to mention, which I completely forgot to talk about earlier, was that it is actually Coronation Day in the UK. So King Charles is now, I think, officially the king. And while we're not like crazy super fans of the royals, I think it's fun to follow those events and just to know what they're up to. I think it's all fun and I like it. So I like the royal family. And yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so we're so behind. Not only are we 5 hours ahead in the US, but we had plans today, so we didn't get to watch it yet, but I'm hoping to watch it tonight. Maybe not the whole thing, but it would be nice to see some of it. And I've seen some photos online already of the royals and people who attended. Katy Perry was there, which I was surprised by. There was a funny TikTok. She couldn't find her seat, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch it. My grandma's already watching it because I think she has a fascination with the royals as well. And it's so funny because my grandma, I think when she was still living in Spain, I can't remember what year the Queen became the Queen, but my grandma remembers seeing it on TV. I'm pretty sure it was it was a while ago, obviously, but my grandma remembers seeing it, and so I wonder how it feels for her to now see Charles becoming the king, now that she's seen both, you know, because the Queen was the longest, oh gosh, I'm gonna word it wrong, longest reigning monarch? I think that's right. Sorry, I'm still learning. But yeah, it's just crazy to think about. Like, I think everyone was quite sad when the Queen passed. Even I was. And again, it hasn't been, the royals haven't been a big connection in my life. I'm not British, and I you know, I didn't grow up with that in the US, so it's interesting now marrying a British man, and again, not that he's like crazy obsessed with the royals, and neither is his family, but again, it's an interest, there's an interest there, and I don't know, I like them, I like following along, so we're gonna watch that tonight. But other than that, I'm done rambling, I'm done showing you new things, I think. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I'm just happy it's the weekend. I'm happy I have some time to do things with everyone that I love and to just relax a bit. I do enjoy my work. I love what I do, but everyone needs a break, and I was looking forward to this weekend. I kind of needed it. So I'm happy that I got to share some of it with you. Tomorrow is Sunday, and tomorrow we are heading out in the morning. I'm going to stop talking about it, I promise, but I'm finally going to return my e.l.f. Halo Glow and swap it out for the other shade. Finally. I know I've been talking about it. It's been a couple weeks now. And we were literally in that area today, but I just did not feel like stopping. I just wanted to head home after all of it. So I'm going to do that in the morning. We might go into another shop. And I think that'll be it. We might go to Aldi as well, just because Tom and I need to get some groceries of our own. And I think that's really mainly it. I don't know if we're going to do anything else tomorrow, but if we do, of course, I will take you along. But for today, that is all. I'm going to take off my makeup, get in some comfy clothes, and probably just relax for the evening.